Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women of all ages and all sizes, might I add you, in the building, the man who proclaimed this was going to be the absolute best top 3 of all comics coming out TV series this week. It's my big homie, the one take big dog with a Hawaii shirt on. Damn, he came.
Chill. What's going on, y'all?
We chilling, man. We chilling. These dudes done gave me an abdominal cramp, man, in that first set. I'm serious. I had to go get some water. They hurt my abs. I did abs hard today. And these dudes got them hurting. I'm having to do the stretches like the white guy in my little picture and shit. I'm having to do this.
Well, you got to bounce. You got to bounce.
Oh, no, you want to do that.
So, Larry, how did you like this episode of Peacemaker?
Oh man, I'm loving this episode. I really did. It was fun. B. Avery was saying that James Gunn has done a great job. I think James Gunn he has something about him is really he's really great at taking actors who are sort of inexperienced, people like Batista and John Cena who have done other things and are now moving into the acting world, and taking them and giving them characters and direction that really brings out the best of them and their abilities, because he has done a fantastic job with both of those guys. But John Cena in this is just hilarious. And John Cena must love to dance, because every episode it seems like there's a dance segment. Like they have the intro, they had the one with the where he was dancing holding the butterfly's vibrator after he got done being with her, and then they have this one he's dancing in his apartment all by himself. So I mean, they have a dance episode, it seems like, pretty much every episode. But I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. I think my favorite character in this one so far is probably Vigilante. That dude's a straight up G. That dude, dude went in there and sat down around that table and said, "Let's play. What do we love about African American contributions to this country?" And this just started naming stuff off. And when them dudes tried to get at him, he whooped everybody's ass. I mean, and the crazy thing is, he knows John Cena's dad. He knows the dude played the White Dragon. He knows this dude can squab, and just had no hesitation, Nathan, about going in and just trying to kill dude. Nothing.
Well, Larry, that's because he can squab. He ain't no joke. Like
exactly.
At first they had us thinking that he might have been like comic relief sidekick type shit, and I'm about thinking he could beat John Cena ass. To be honest with you, dude
is legit. You look at him, you would think he's just some nerdy dude. Like when they showed him outside when he was in his street clothes, you would never think that dude could scrap. Boy,
Larry,
exactly.
In that scene with the street clothes, you know who he looked like? I got to be careful now because I'm still getting that cramp. Y'all, every one of y'all had a MySpace account, and y'all first person that subscribed to y'all was Tom. His ass looked like Tom.
Yep.
One take, jump on in there, my brother. Give me your thoughts on this last episode. I know you ready.
You already know I'm ready, because listen. You ain't even got to verbally say it, but I know John Cena getting to you.
Stop it!
I know you're starting to love it. You ain't gotta say I'm gonna give you a break. I'm gonna wait till the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you get a little time. We only 4 episodes in. We got a couple more before you have to admit that you love John Cena's acting and performance, and this is one of the best comic book TV series you've seen in a while. I'm gonna give you a break. We ain't there yet. We ain't there
now,
yet. Okay.
I am gonna give you a concession. I do have 2 concessions for you. Number one, this show has really set in on me at this point. Like, I'm fully invested. It's a good show. And number 2, I'm easing on John Cena. I ain't 100% there yet. I'm easing on him.
I see that. I like that, because I actually got 2 scenes from this episode that I know gonna resonate with you. And when we get to them, I know you're gonna know exactly where they from and the callback. Cause me and B.A. talked about it, but B.A. ain't as big of a wrestling fan as me and you.
Damn it!
I know where you're going.
You know exactly where I'm going with this, but just overall, I love this episode. I went back and rewatched it. The comedy is just perfectly timed, and not only that, I think they really like hit the emotional beats really hard this episode, and they laugh.
Tell me though, why was this so funny when I can never remember her name. I always want to call her Tasty. When she shot judo master, you know, and
Adebayo, you talking about?
Turns around and said, "Why'd you do that? I wasn't gonna win."
Yeah, I don't trust her for that either now.
What? You don't? Is it because
right on?
Yeah.
For the first time shooting somebody, this supposed to be her first time. Because remember, she said this was her first. Now you know she connected to Mrs. Waller.
Correct.
That's why I don't trust her.
That's her daughter.
Right.
That's why I don't trust her at all. Because in the comics, Waller is not a good character. Waller's an anti-villain in the comics.
She's not most a good character in this.
Villain. No, she's not. She's not. But man, let's just dive into it piece by piece because I do have the trailer for the next episode. I would like for you brothers to break that down, but we got to talk about piece by piece what happened in this episode. And one take, since you got all this stuff to say about it, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take it first, man. Pick up anywhere you want to review, starting with those John Cena scenes that I know you about to hit me in the head with.
You know what? I'm gonna go straight there. Okay, I'm gonna go straight there. It's right after Judo Master kicks Diebeard, in the chest, which he rightfully deserved. Had to hit him. And then Cena Peacemaker and Adebayo show up and they ask, "Where is he?" And first thing he does, he's out the window. Then we get this epic superhero landing from Peacemaker. Thought that was awesome.
That was great.
Thought that was awesome. And then this where the first of the 2 points come in at. Is when John Cena, Peacemaker, I'm gonna call him Peacemaker and give my boys respect. You know? So when he walked into the parking lot and he said, "Come on, this is the rematch." I thought to myself, where have I heard something like this before? And then I said, man, this reminds me of next Friday, the opening scene when Debo tried to catch Craig before he left. I don't know if James Gunn thought of that when he did it, but I said that is the exact same thing. But this the one that's gonna hit you right here, Lamar. This the one that's really gonna get to you.
Oh Lord.
We all know John. Yeah, we all know John Cena before he became this Hollywood star was a wrestler. And one of his most famous matches just so happened to be a parking lot brawl. And what exactly was this fight between him and Judo Master? Lamar, if you don't mind answering that for me. What exactly was that?
It was a parking lot brawl, man. Damn it, man. It was a parking lot brawl, man. I bet you remember. I bet you even remember the person he fought in the parking lot in WWE, don't you? And not only that, but did you see they let Cobra Kai do a Hurricane Rana on him? Did you see that?
So I did. I just wanted to make sure you did. That's all. I just wanted to make sure you did. You remember? Then they even had the spot where he put his head through the car window. I don't know what else the show needs. Like, it's giving me everything I want because obviously I never looked at John Cena as like a strong actor, but like B.A. said earlier, James Gunn is bringing out the best in him. And I think there are certain emotional beats you have to be like a well-trained actor to hit and to convince the audience. I think Peacemaker's character is so over the top that when he makes those ugly faces crying, it works for his character and it feels more believable.
Look, B. Avery, Larry, One take. I can't deny none of this stuff this man is saying. But where you find this dude at? He just sliced me right in the gut. He remembered the match. He remembered who he fought. He tied it together with the person John Cena is having a parking lot brawl with right now. But I got two rebuttals. Number one is Cobra Kai. Is he a man or a woman?
No, it's a man.
It's a man.
Yeah.
You think it's a man? Okay.
Yeah.
And number two, you remember last week I told you that somehow or another John Cena was going to have a butterfly?
Yes. Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah,
you
just not in him.
In a different way, you know.
But he had the butterfly. But what really happened, Murn is a damn butterfly.
Yeah, that's I sort of saw it, but it still shocked me when they revealed it. I kind of felt it coming, but it still shocked me when it came out.
You know what I think?
The
explosion that he survived from.
Yeah,
you know, that was a strong indicator. Right there, he should have been dead. I mean, like
he should have been. Yeah,
that was bigger than a grenade, and he walked up on it. You know, and we know these butterflies are stronger.
So with us knowing that he's a butterfly, do y'all think Waller is in on this?
I don't think so.
Do you? Because this story is starting to look like Secret Invasion. It's just that they're doing it with Butterfly Invasion. That's what it's looking like. It's almost starting to look like Secret Invasion with Marvel, except for they're using Butterfly to infiltrate humans.
It's possible.
You think Waller is being misled? Because obviously Murn wants to take out either a group of the butterflies or one particular butterfly. He's after somebody. He was about to tell claim he was going to tell Peacemaker, let me put some spec on that man's name. He was going to tell. I hate to admit it, but damn it, y'all done roped me in. Y'all done caught that big mouth bass in the Mississippi River. Got him in here. But on a serious note, one take. What is the hypothesis we supposed to take from this episode? Is Murn the evil butterfly trying to take out the good butterfly? What we got going on here?
Now, if he's working with Waller, I don't trust him to be good at all. But I do think both of them are keeping things from each other. Obviously, Adebayo knows things that we don't know. I think she might have more information on the butterfly that she's giving off. And the reason I don't think that obviously Waller knows that he's a butterfly is because we have the moment where Adebayo calls Murn. She's like, hey, I think I found some information on something. I need to talk to you about it. He's just like, oh, okay. I feel like it would have been more like, oh, is it about so-and-so or something like that. And I think he's kind of manipulating the situation. I think just like anything, like you might have good and you might have bad. But Judo Master kind of leads me to believe that Murn might be on the wrong side of things.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because Judo Master was like, man, you don't actually know what's going on. You don't know what's the deal. And then boom, he gets popped, which kind of leads more to like what B.A. was saying. Like, he don't trust Adebayo. It's so many different things. So many people could just be in on it. One of the best parts about the show.
And Big Larry, are you liking the way they're keeping it a mystery, just exactly what these butterflies can do, what their mission is? They're drip dropping you with that because this last episode was highly supplanted with Cena's daddy, who's a racist, that at some point in time, he's getting out of jail. And he's going to have to play a role in helping because Cena went to his house and stole some of them helmets. Now, I got to pick on Cena helmet, man. I got to pick on that shit a little bit. I mean, my man looked like Judge Dredd remix. I got to pick on
He really does. He really does have a Judge Dredd look.
I'm not bad at that.
Yeah, man, but jump on in there, Larry.
I want to know where they fit that space, that workspace in that house. Because when you look at those houses, I mean, where was that?
No, but
they had like 20-foot ceilings.
But Larry, he said it was. He said that workspace is in a different void.
Yeah.
That's crazy. To think a racist has that kind of technology, bro.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it makes you want to know, because most races ain't that damn smart. Where did he get the technology? Who helped him get the technology?
Exactly. This is the real question right there.
It came from somewhere. I don't know. But that's not regular old human tech.
Man, that is not redneck tech. I can tell you that right now. Is he working with Dark Side or something? I mean, like, where you getting that tech? Is Waller working with him? What is Les Luthor work? Where you getting that kind of tech from?
I hope Waller's not, but Waller is so ruthless. I would not put it past her to work with anybody.
I don't think she'll go that far to work with a white supremacist. I just think she's a psychopath. You know what I'm saying? Sociopath, psychopath. She just doesn't have empathy. You know. I mean, she may use a white supremacist for something else, but like teaming up with them, you know, like I don't think she'll go that far. I could be wrong.
I think she's highly motivated and will work with whoever she needs to get that to meet her ends. I don't even think she's a sociopath.
That's, right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll work with a white supremacist extremist if there was an alien invasion. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That's not me teaming up with them. That's like I have no other choice. Either we're gonna work together or the whole planet gonna be dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's still a team up though. That's still a team up.
Yeah, it is.
I'm still bringing my camera and gonna make a bunch film out of it.
Man, y'all gotta stop this mess, man. God, my stomach hurts.
Excuse me. Yeah, there's only a few times where I would team up with a white supremacist, and that's like an alien invasion.
I don't
go ahead.
But I don't even think he would team. I think even if an alien invasion happened, I don't even see him teaming. Well, you know what? I take that back because he's ready to give out the information to the Detective Wong, and he don't like her either. But like,
nope.
So I guess he does have like.
Wait a minute.
Certain situations.
Now, one take. Didn't you say you think she's a butterfly?
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Okay. I thought somebody had mentioned they thought she was a butterfly at some point in time. Because I do too. Oh yes,
I'll tell you, there were two scenes in here that I really liked from Harcourt. You know. Oh my goodness.
That would be Avery's fault, man. He the one that started that. I'll put it back up there for y'all.
There you go.
Larry, I think I know where you. I possibly think I know where you going. That boy finna get them draws, man.
Yeah, I think he's actually gonna get some, because when he came into that bar, she was just like, just not today. She was like, I don't feel like your shit, whatever she said, and he was like, no, I'm not here about that. He was like, I just want to know what's in my file about what my dad did to me when I was younger, you know. And then you know, and then when he walked away, you know, he said something like she had said something about it, and he was like, oh, by the way, your tits do look great. That's not, he was like, I'm not saying that, you know, like in an objectifying way. I'm just making an observation.
Bruh.
Like this dude.
Bruh.
But it seems to be resonating with her.
Man. She is fine, man.
But you know, the other scene that I really liked with her was when she sat down with Adebayo, and it was like they felt like, because you know, you have the two women that are there working together, and they had like a little moment where after she shot Judo Master, and she said, you know, she said, after the first time I shot someone or killed someone, she said, I didn't have my period for 3 months.
Jesus.
And I mean, that just says a lot about her, because you have to say that woman was really, really stressed and going through something if she didn't have her period for 3 months after she killed somebody. So I think it just was letting her know, like, it's not easy. Like, we've all run around and you have these two psychopaths that are murdering people left and right, but it's not that easy, you know?
Yeah.
So
see, all you did, Larry, was bring me closer to B. Avery's perspective. You can't trust Adebayo.
Oh man.
But she still hasn't killed anybody because Judo Master's still alive.
True.
They might want him alive. Like they might want Judo Master alive.
She nailed him right, like dead spot in the chest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Dead
perfect
spot.
position. She like that was. But I just want to say something, man. I really enjoy doing this because all the perspectives, we agree on a lot of stuff, but when it be different, like everybody's viewpoint makes so much sense to where you obviously question, like, damn, who gonna be right? I thought we did it with Hawkeye, we did it with Loki, we did it with One, we did it with all these shows. Always like, well, somebody gonna be right and somebody gonna be wrong. I love this aspect of it.
Hey, look, that's why I appreciate y'all doing this Friday night thing with me, man. Of all the nights that I have a lot, I look forward to this one the most when we got something comic to talk about. I know I mix it up so I can garner the audience and see who really likes the comics. But this is like this. It's more than fun for me. It's a brotherhood. It's important for all of our channels, especially mine, when trying to diversify the content. And you guys just bring a perspective that has there's little versions of us out there that might want to be influencers who's saying to myself, if these guys can do it and they look cool as hell as Black content creators, there ain't no reason we can't love comics and do it too. And I'm thankful for you guys for doing this and having the energy you have to do it. It's big time.
And somewhere,
it's just big time.
And Lamont, somewhere out there is a little kid, a little Black kid with some locks, whose mom is screaming at him, boy, get out the bathroom. And he's like screaming back, Mom, I'm making a video. Leave me alone.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Hey, he got to get it in, Larry. You got to get it in. You got to get it in. You got to get it in. So now we have talked about all these characters and what we like and what we didn't like. We kind of broke them down to some degree. What's the deal with Harcourt? Now we think she's hot. She's conflicted. At some point in time, she's going to break down and she's going to fall for John Cena. We see that coming. But what's in her psyche, One Take? What's really going on up there? And do you think that somebody else in the group is a butterfly?
I don't think anybody else in the group is a butterfly. One, a Diebeard way too weak. Adebayo seems to have something else going for herself. Definitely don't think it's my boy Vigilante. You know what I'm saying? My boy just really got into the fray. And it's not Peacemaker because like he has a butterfly just chilling with. But to the point about Harcourt, I want to kind of like go back to the point Larry made when he was talking about her. The fact that like Adebayo still feels something when she shot somebody. Between those two, because earlier on in the episode, Harcourt was kind of like, bro, like it's like you have to be tough, and like Adebayo started feeling bad to the point she's like, man, I got to go to the bathroom. And now this time, Harcourt was like, okay, I get it. You know, that this is not easy for anybody to do. And we see like how her past was. Like she was toting Glocks at 12. Like that's not normal. You know, so she's going through something. But I think she's seeing like the suffering she had to go through when she was younger. That's kind of also what Peacemaker went through. Because if you obviously read his file, you see how terrible, and just hearing about how terrible his father was as when Peacemaker was coming up was one thing, but seeing it on full display, you kind of like empathize with him a little bit because you just like, well, damn, do you really were just thrust into this thing. His dad does not like him. His dad literally told him, when you came out your mom's cooch, I should have slit your throat. Like, who says that to a child?
Man, that was rough.
I think exactly. I'm like, so I think like Harcourt's starting to like feel a little bit more empathetic because I don't think she's tough. Don't get me wrong, and she's no pushover. She's strong, but I think there's a part where she's starting to see like how broken some of these people are. She don't want to just like push their emotions to the side because that's kind of what's happened to her and like kind of the stuff she's been around, especially under Amanda Waller.
Right. Yeah. B.A.B., what you think? There's a crack in Harcourt somewhere. The way she sits at that bar and drinks, people don't just throw 40s back the way she do without there being something inside them that's bothering them. Talk to me about that, BA. What's
Yeah,
up with
man,
Harcourt?
she's definitely been through some things. She's especially been torn and broken, and some people have done her wrong. A lot of people, I don't blame her, and I don't even need any lines of dialogue to figure that out. You can just tell just by the way she carries herself, her demeanor. This scene right here. I mean, she looks like she is just really focused and trained to just be like, hey, I could die at any moment. Everybody's evil. You can't trust nobody. I'm in this thing by myself, and I'm gonna go and get mine. All wrapped up in one. And I don't blame her for that, man. This is an ugly world that she has seen. She knows the people on her team. She knows Waller is a scumbag, and she got to do what she got to do. She gonna still carve her piece of the pie off the platter. So I love her. I love her, and it is a foregone conclusion that her and Peacemaker are gonna have some type of romance or hookup, and I'm fine with that. I think it's earned. I don't think I like the fact. I just like where it's going. Peacemaker is just out of touch with reality. Hey, like one take said, you have nice tits. Now I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean that as or Larry said this. One of y'all. That comment right there. It's gonna break her down, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't hook up, and I think I would like her character more if they didn't. Because we're expecting it, and that's what usually happens. So I'm cool either way. But I wouldn't be mad if it didn't happen.
But don't you think that you're into the gym and you hear a lot of people say it's not about the destination, it's the journey, BA.
Oh yeah.
And don't you think that whatever journey it's going to take for Peacemaker to lay her in the bed and make peace with her, it's going to have to be an emotional journey. She's going to have to let her guard down in order for him to make peace with her in the bed. So don't you think that could soften her character a little more, make her a little, make fans a little bit more invested in her totality of being a character with that kind of breaking down of her emotion, letting her guard down?
100%. But now you got me thinking, if it does go down, it'll go down because he saves her life. Like, he jumps in front of a bullet. She's finna fall off the cliff. He dives over and grabs the rope and holds her and pulls her up. I ain't even trying to be brash. Anybody gonna give it up to somebody if they save your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Just about.
And that's
just about.
That's justified. I'm gonna let you drop it. If you're hanging off a cliff, I'm gonna let you drop.
Just about. Like, you got that rope. It's like this, man. You want me to pull you up? You need to show me something, right? Let me see what.
Nah, chill out. See, you're gonna mess up the moment. It was a beautiful thing. You're gonna destroy it. You know what I'm saying?
No. You the one that said it. Wait.
I was being for real. I was being serious. I was being genuine. No, in most circumstances, if somebody saved your life and you are single and you have a bit of attraction to them, like they don't repulse you, you gonna give it up. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, I'm sorry. If I'm seeing a woman saves my life, if she want to smash, look. We can do that. You saved my life, cuz. And vice versa.
Exactly. I'm 100% with you, be a big girl.
But you talking about black? You were talking about blackmailing them while they hanging on for your life.
Show me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's horrible.
Larry, take the floor. Larry, take the floor.
Man,
I need you to do something for this road.
He's gonna get carried out of a building by a gay firefighter. He's gonna be thinking, "Oh Lord, what did I get myself into?" Carried out.
You can leave it, bro. You can leave it.
Nah, those are exceptions.
No, I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you.
Y'all dudes be wilding on Friday night, man. God, oh my.
I keep myself together, man. Oh Lord.
Oh man.
So Larry, what you got for Harcourt, man? Then I'll get us moving down the road.
Yeah, I like her. I like Harcourt a lot. I said it right from Jump Street. I think her and Peacemaker are hooking up. It's just a matter of time. I give it maybe one more episode before it happens. So It may happen the next episode, but I'll give it at least one more before it happens. But I think it's definitely gonna happen. I'll tell you one that I think that is gonna happen that may surprise you. I actually think Adebayo and Vigilante are gonna hook up. I think that's gonna happen. I do.
Listen,
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Now,
You can be sure of Larry is gonna hit you with something crazy. I'm telling you.
Now,
and somewhere right now, the writers are watching this.
I gotta ask a crazy question. Now, I'm not being funny. I honestly don't know. So I'm being real when I ask this. Is Adebayo gay or lesbian? Does anybody know?
Well, if show she is, but I don't know about in real life.
That's what I'm saying. In real life.
Oh, in real life. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, because it's taboo in the community for you. Let's just, if you're a lesbian in the community, it's taboo for you to be with someone of the opposite sex. So if she is really lesbian in real life, she's not doing a scene with someone of the opposite sex on screen. She's not going to do that. So that's why.
I don't know. Then that's the thing? I don't know if she's or not.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Really?
I just learned that from the person that created the show that I did an interview for. That's a thing in the community. Yeah.
So if in real life, if you're gay or lesbian, it's frowned upon if you play a straight role.
Kinda, yes. Wow. Or if you are violated. So you ain't even supposed to do roles where you get raped by the opposite sex, none of that.
You know, I have questions that I can ask you later on. I don't want to hold up the show, but that's interesting to me. I didn't know, but I'm telling you, writers know this. This came from a writer. The writer broke this down for me because I didn't know, and she was willing to educate me on it. So I didn't know.
Okay.
So I want to get you guys, opinion on what's going to happen next episode. Then we'll go ahead and get to the last thing I want to cover tonight, which will be injustice. So I got the trailer. You guys sit back and enjoy this 30 seconds and let me know what you guys think. Preview for episode 5, Peacemaker.
Suck it, PowerPoint diabetes.
I didn't mean to put your father in prison.
Then why'd you put him there?
Because I couldn't think of anybody else.
What about Ariana Grande or Drake?
What?
Shut the fuck up and listen, man. I'm giving you a list of people you could have done. Danny DeVito, Will Ferrell.
The source of the butterflies' food may be key to defeating them.
The place is crawling with butterflies.
That shit they eat, there's literally 1,000 boxes of it.
Mama said you needed my help.
Situation is delicate. Requires something other than your usual sledgehammer.
Whoa.
Yo, what the hell is that?
I'll start with you one take. So first of all, who the hell was they about to see that they cut off the trailer? And who is this big dude? Who the hell is this?
That's what apparently this probably the dude with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's the dude with the sledgehammer. That sledgehammer dude.
See, I'm trying to think of what DC people I know with because let me tell you one thing, James Gunn definitely do. He is going to pull from all the different like DC characters. He mentioned Batmite one episode. He mentioned I forgot the name, Eat a Lot Man or something like that. This episode, I'm just like, wow, he's pulling from everywhere. So I can't think of who possibly had the sledgehammer. But here's the more interesting part: is that they go into the facility where the butterflies get their supply from. That is crawling with a bunch of other butterflies, and we just got to talk about. We saw how hard it was to take down one butterfly. Okay. With the girl Peacemaker had sex with. So now you're going to have the crew going up against a whole bunch of other ones trying to protect their source of like nutrition. Bro, this next episode is going to be nuts. And we just got to also mention once again, the comedy is there because Peacemaker getting on Beard about all the people he could have possibly blackmail or just like falsely accused other than his father. He named Ariana Grande and Drake. Like, this show is straight hilarious now. So Next episode finna be crazy.
Yeah.
B. Avery, you got butterflies jumping across buildings looking like spider monkeys trying to riot the Capitol on January 6th. Bro.
Nice.
Look at this mess, man. Talk to me, B. Avery. I'm with one take. This episode about to be bananas. Talk to me, B. Avery. I mean, these are clips from the next episode. These are all the clips from the new episode coming.
Yeah, it's definitely going down. It's going to be some showdown explosions somewhere at that warehouse. But I'll just say this: I think everybody's going to find out that Murn is a butterfly, and we're really going to figure out what the butterflies are
in this
about.
episode. You think in this episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think everybody.
I feel like I want to give it one more.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I think everybody.
I want to give.
Well, more characters are going to find out that he's a butterfly, and there's going to be a plot shift. You know, we think we're headed in this way, but we're going to be headed another way, and we're not going to have no idea how it's going to end.
I want to piggyback off behavior real quick. The scene we see where he's talking to the dude, that could be him possibly sending him to go attack Peacemaker and Vigilante them instead of him going to attack the butterflies. So when he shows up, they could be thinking, oh, this is another guy here to help us fight the butterflies, but he's actually there to kill them.
But wait a minute. If he's about to do that to Peacemaker and Vigilante, won't that ruin Murn's mission? Because he's using Peacemaker for a reason, because we still don't know what is the mission for Murn. He's a butterfly. We thought you was trying to fight butterflies, but you obviously are trying to infiltrate somebody's butterfly because you have a personal agenda you're trying to accomplish. So what, I mean, because now who's Waller gonna send Murn if he takes out Vigilante?
Think of it this way. Think of it like the scrolls. There's good scrolls and there's bad scrolls. Maybe there's good butterflies and bad butterflies.
So which one is Murn?
Could be.
Which one is Murn?
I think Murn bad, bro. I think
he bad too. I think he bad. What you think about this episode, Larry, that's coming up? What you got?
Yeah, this one should be good. It's gonna be. It seems like from with the trailer, it's gonna be a lot of action in this one. You know,
man.
I felt like this last episode they did a lot of storytelling, a lot of backstory with some folks, and I think they did a good job. I think this next episode is gonna be a lot of action coming up. So it's gonna be fun to watch this one. It's gonna be one you need to turn the volume up a little bit. You know,
I gotta ask you guys a question before we go on. Just what the hell is they eating? Because we know this ain't no Robin Hood porridge. What the fuck is that? Earwax? What are they eating, man? Like somebody what the hell is they eating? And I mean,
microwave bananas. I don't know.
It's stronger than that, bro. It
must be some sort of liquefied pollen or something. I don't know,
bro. Man, and then
where are they? Right, though. It could be. Could be.
And where they getting it from? Like, bro, this warehouse that they trying to infiltrate, this is a stacked warehouse, man. It is a lot going on in that warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh,